Street lights, lit up homes, electronic billboards and outdoor lights are jeopardising the future of an important form of Indigenous knowledge. Proud Yorta Yorta and Barappa Barappa man Kai Lane is shining a light on the effects of light pollution. The Indigenous astronomer and educators told me traditional methods that use the night sky to connect with country are being put at risk.
When we look up at the stars in the night sky, it's like a database. It's like think of a USB stick, or when we talk about the cloud on our phones, that's what it's like. So when we look up at the night sky, when we look at the stars, we can see the twinkle, and the twinkle can predict how windy it's going to be the next day, or if it's going to be rainy weather. And to be able to see that certain twinkle, and it's like a quick flash that you can see when you're out without light pollution areas. So when you're more in central Australia and away from urban areas, you can see the twinkle. And the more you look at that each day, the more you can know how to read the country and read the night sky. And in urban areas or light pollution areas, you can't see that twinkle anymore. So it's lost knowledge.
Yeah, definitely. And so also the importance of certain constellations and how that can be used for hunting periods or sustainability time.
Yeah, so I'm happy to tell you a bit of a story about the Burong clan. So the Burong clan lives over near Lake Tyrrell, and they prided themselves as the best astronomers in Australia. So that's northern Victoria area. And when the settlers come through, they noticed how intelligent and smart this mob was about the stars and knowledge about it. And they've got so many different constellations about certain animals and their breeding times. So imagine how long they've spent tens and tens and tens of thousands of years looking up at the night sky, and they've created this database for when you look up at the night sky and see these certain animals in the night sky, and some of them I can tell you is like the emu, it's like the Murray cod, it's like the red rump parrot, there's like a kangaroo. And when you see them in the night sky, you do not eat them at all. And it's like a step into how Indigenous Australians lived for so long with the abundance of food they had.
What's at risk if nothing's done to address light pollution? Do all these, databases risk being, lost for time?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I've lived in an urban area, so I've lived in Geelong for about 2 years now. And when I go back home and look up at the night sky, I struggle to find some of these constellations just because I've been away from it from an extended amount of time. If I'm not growing up with that around me, it's very hard to continue that on, if that sort of makes sense. So if we're not teaching these young ones at a young age where these constellations are, they're not going to grow up and appreciate and have that knowledge.
And so what steps can people take, to reduce light pollution? And is there something you'd like to see more widely done?
Yeah, definitely. So turning off outdoor lights whenever possible, closing curtains so indoor lights don't shine outside. And then, if possible, changing outdoor lights to low intensity or warm lights, as they are much less harmful than ultra bright white light, LED lights, and stop lights shining towards the sky or vegetation, so tree areas, and use types of shields and direct them out when you need them, and consider sensor lights that only come out when you need them. Especially, I know it's a bit unfortunate that brighter lights, when you go to places like Bunnings, are a lot cheaper than sensor lights. But I guess it's looking at that long-term approach of if you turn these outdoor lights off, you might have some more microbats hanging around your backyard. And microbats eat up to, I think it's like 1,000 to 1,500 mozzies in one night. So then you can get there and enjoy sitting out in the backyard a lot more with less mozzies. You might get some beautiful owls, like the barn owl might come and sit at your back and join your backyard. There's some beautiful nocturnal animals that might come and join you when you're outside if you do some of these tips.
That's Indigenous astronomer Kai Lane talking to me about the harms of light pollution.